All right. All right. So the big question of the day is actually, I'm going to start in 3 seconds. Good to see you on, I'm on YouTube here as well as Facebook. But so the question that I got this on a coaching call this morning. Tom, I'm confused at what to do with training. And this is a common thing when you're not in action mode. Now I'm going to address this really quick and to the point today because I got this question over and over. In fact, for 25 years, I've been in this industry of building teams, building businesses. And when you're overwhelmed, when you're frustrated, when you're living in fear, when you're living in your comfort zone, you're going to think that things are overwhelming when they're not. You're just being clouded by not doing the simple thing that you need to do to take action. And I'm going to give you that very simple plan right now. But when you're involved in even my training system, I hear people tell me all the time, Tom, where do I start? You have so much training in your back office. The number one thing that helped me build a team of 40,000 people was get rid of all the confusion, all the doubt, all the indecision, all the different ideas. And one of those was training. My mentor had a lot of training. Should I do prospecting training? Should I do how to find new business builder training? Should I do retail training? Should I do a prospecting and boot camp type training? Should I go to a live event training? So it can be overwhelming, especially when you're not doing the most productive thing that you know that you can be doing right now. But when you're not doing it, you want to gravitate to why aren't you doing it? Well, maybe you're not doing it. You're not doing the simple thing that I'm going to give you here in a few minutes. You're not doing it because you're just overwhelmed with you're not good enough with the training, and where should you even start with the training? It's a common thing that our brain goes to, which is complete sabotage. It's completely not true because, and especially with my training, I'm going to give you the exact thing that you actually do need to do. And I say this over and over in all of my training courses. It starts with the foundation. Everything else thereafter builds more leverage and skill. Everything after what I'm about to show you right now of exactly what you need to do builds leverage, meaning you work less time, get the same result or better results. It offers that leverage. Leverage gives you the ability to get more production done, more recruits, prospect more people, enroll more people, get more people to plug into the same system that you just did to get them in. And you do it over and over. Follow up better. All the leverage fine tuning that you're going to do over time is only meant to increase your productivity results and decrease your hours or leverage the hours so you can have more time. What I love to talk about, breaking rank, earning income, creating wealth, but doing it more importantly while having a life. But when you're stuck in not doing the main thing that you're supposed to be doing, everything becomes confusing. It's normal, but it doesn't have to be your normal. And it doesn't have to be what your team normal is. You've got a new word I came up with for the week is bunker busting. I'm watching this show on Netflix. What's it called? What's that show we watch on Netflix, honey? I forgot. But it talks about, they did a bunker busting where they take this bomb and they break through this hard bunker, this cement that's like 100 feet deep of cement. They have to have this bunker buster that busts through this massive concrete. Most of your minds are as thick as concrete in a sense that it's hard to break through with what you really need to do because you're so stuck in your old habits. You want to hold on to that old way of thinking that you don't even know you're doing. How do I know if you're doing it? How do you know if you're doing that? Let me give you a test right now. Are you sponsoring 2 people a week, every week? Business builders? Well, Tom, I don't know how to lead. Should I lead with the product or should I lead with the business? Yeah, just do it. Lead with the product and or lead with the business. Well, my upline says I should lead with the product. Great, lead with the product first then, and then upgrade them in the business, right? So you stop making the excuses and you realize if you are not enrolling, and let me just be even more conservative. If you're not enrolling 2 people a month, you're in confusion, fear, doubt, some kind of blind spot that's making you think you're not good enough or making you think that you're confused or spinning you. It's like you're moving forward, but you're always being spun, 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 spun. I know. And we call it ADD, we call it distraction, we call it whatever, but it's life. And some of you are worse physically than others. Me, I get spun very easily. But the thing that you need to do is this. Let's just get to the bottom line of what you need to do now, okay? Because everything else is gravy. It's icing on the top, okay? And I hope this is your bunker busting message that penetrates our very stubborn, strong, old habit thinking, breaks the blindfolds. You ready? What you need to do right now is you need to continuously build a muscle of discipline daily. Motivation is vapor. It comes and it goes. Discipline is what sets you apart from being at the top of your comp plan or the next rank. Discipline in prospecting, meaning the definition of discipline is finding new daily. Finding the qualified new daily. Well, Tom, how? I don't know how. I don't know where to start. Not true again. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. You just pick one. There's billions of people out there. Learn to connect with those people. And again, if you need training on prospecting, go to my prospecting training or someone's prospecting training. Okay, so prospecting is number one. It's the lifeblood of what we do. And I'm going to say this. Prospecting is the foundation. Number one is how do you connect the right way with people? Because if you can connect the right way with people, you can sponsor 2 a month or 2 a week. Number one, how do you connect with people? That's the first step that you need to do. Today, you need to connect. Grab a script, read the words, and say, hey, I'm launching a new project. Are you open to checking a look? Now, is that the right words? No. But will it work? Yeah. You need to get good at reading the words and doing it the right way until it works. It may or may not work right away because of other reasons, but you got to at least take the action behind it. And then again, if you say, well, Tom, it's not working. I'm connecting, I'm calling, I'm talking, it's not working. Great, then get connection training. Study connection. Go through people skills books. Connection is skills. And then get the strategic skills from me or a trainer that knows how to connect. I sponsored 500 people in a year because I'm great at connecting. You can too. Okay, connecting. And then learn how to share. Learn how to share a presentation, number 2. And then learn how to use my 8 steps to enroll people. Learn how to and again, I'll go through the 8 steps right now. Build a rapport. Find out what they liked about the presentation. Ask questions or get the questions that they have, the concerns, the challenges. Some of you call them objections. I don't call them that. They're just questions that's going to lead them to getting started with you. Number 3. Number 4, answer the question. Short, simple, and strategic. Number 5, welcome them aboard. So I'm going to go through 5 right now. That's enough to be dangerous. So learn to do this. Today, all you have to do is spend 70% of your time building your business by connecting, sharing, and starting. That's what you need to do. Now, if it's not working, you can't say, well, I'm confused at where to start. No. You connect, share, start. There's no confusion. The only confusion is, again, the fear of it not working for you or the fear that you're afraid to talk to these people, the normal, hey, I've already sent 10 people there, it didn't work, Tom. Great, then learn how to send people to presentations better. Study, learn, drill, and continually take action. You can't learn your way to success only. You have to take action first, learn second. And then what you do third is take action again, learn, take action. It's like layering, action, learn, and study connection until you're good at it. Study sending people to presentations until you're great at it. Going through the 8 steps of closing. Look, the 8 steps of closing, I didn't have 8 steps back then, but when I first started when I was 22 years old, it took me 3 years to even come close to enrolling anybody. I stunk. I mean, people would enroll with me out of desperation. I would get customers out of desperation, but it took me 3 years to go through those 3 steps. So if you've done this 3 times or 30, or you've been doing it for 3 days or 30 days or even 3 months and it's not working, what else are you going to do? Get good at it already. This is your calling. This is your purpose. This is your career. This is your future. This is what transforms lives. Get good at these 3 things already. Well, maybe I should learn internet marketing. Do it, but learn these 3 things first. Maybe I should learn how to set up my blog. Yes, after you learn these 3 things first. These 3 things create momentum, simplicity, duplication, money. They've proven to make 6 figures for many, many different people, including you if you do it and get good at it. Well, Tom, it's not working. Do it until it does work. That's it. And then you can learn the leverage of these 3 things. You can learn the leverage of attraction marketing. You can learn the leverage of doing a live stream on YouTube, doing a live stream down here on Facebook, learning the leverage of turning these into articles, doing the leverage of learning how to build a brand later or after you've done the 3 things for the day, right? You could do these 3 things in any form of prospecting, finding them on Facebook, putting them in a Facebook group, meeting people out and about if you still do that, getting unlimited referrals of people you already have relationships with. It's an unlimited source. The only barrier is the fear or the confusion or the doubt, which is usually not even true. The difference between the 1% that crush it in network marketing and building teams and the 99% is they just overcome the blind spots and just do it. And don't let the training confuse them, or don't let presentations or anything in your company or your upline says or any crossline says or any other trainer says. This is a simple industry for people that keep it simple. Sometimes the only way to keep it simple is when a bunker buster busts through your old way of confusion, of thinking, of fear. For me, that bunker buster was having my cars repossessed. That's what bunked my old stubborn pride, habit, entitlement to finally just say, okay, I'm just going to be the best in the world that I can be, that I'm called to be for 1 year at connecting, sharing, and starting. When I did that, I sponsored 500 people, 1 year. 500 one-on-one without social media back then. 1 year turned into 40,000 people. Does it work? Yeah. Does it work now? Works now more than ever because so many of you are confused. So many people in network marketing are failing because they're spinning. Don't let that be you. Don't make an excuse that you don't know where to start with training. And pick your trainer. It may not be me. I might not be your guy. I might drive you too crazy. Find someone. Don't make that an excuse. If it's not me, find someone. Okay. All right. God bless you. And hey, if you're here watching live or in the replay, let me know what your top rank. I want to know what your top rank is of what you want to achieve. Put it in the comments here below. And please don't be a fly on the wall. Let me know that you were here. And if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe. Hit that bell that notifies you. I'm going to be doing a lot more live streaming and videos with my video team here on YouTube as well as Facebook. All right, God bless you. Let's crush a business this year. Create wealth while having a life in your team. All right, now the only question is, how do I shut off my YouTube live stream? Maybe it's that button. Yep.